Chris is in the studio joining us. Nice of you coming.
Thank you. Thanks for doing this for us.
Not a problem. Thank you for the support you've given us. I mean, so many people have gone away from Zone Radio with Boston Lager and Naked Mexicans and Hazard 10s. Not a lot of those that went away with the Hazard 10s ever came back, you know what I mean? And they went away with Johnny Golds, and we even had a pumpkin beer in here that you people took away. So you've been very kind to us at Zone Radio, and it's the least we can do for you. Okay, on radio, Chris, you need to say yes or no.
Not just nod.
Nodding doesn't work. Nodding
Yes.
doesn't work on radio. All right, so folks, this is what's been happening at. Well, Chris is going to tell us a little bit more about it, but they've run a massive competition on their Facebook page and website. And what was the background to all of it?
The reason why we held the competition was to promote our website. It was a new site that we put up, and trying to get traffic onto the site and show people the new things that are there, the really interesting things, all the Twitter's hooked up to Facebook and all that kind of stuff. And we've got a community forum there where people can join the community and then ask me questions or ask anyone else questions and get conversations going, and all about beer and people who are passionate for beer.
Well, microbrewery is becoming a big thing. I mean, it's become a focus almost. I wouldn't say dominates the industry, but it certainly expands the industry and makes it's almost like a Zone Radio of beer making, because people can kind of have a say in what the product is that eventually comes out of a microbrewery.
Yeah, it definitely is an industry that's growing. People are, I think it almost runs parallel with the markets that are springing up. People are wanting organic food and homemade products, and we're making products that don't contain chemicals or preservatives, and we're making our products there's a lot of passion that goes into making them, and people are wanting something maybe a little bit better, a little bit different.
A little bit personal.
Yes. The first person is Rain Barter.
Rain Barter.
Barter, yes. Do you want to describe the photograph?
Yes, now his photograph was the one where he'd gone on his windowsill and he'd lined up all the Bostons that he clearly consumed. Either that or he poured them down the drain, which is unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Very unlikely.
Yeah.
So he had this windowsill. It was a nice silhouette shot. You can look. These photographs are still available. They can be seen.
Yes, they're on the Boston community part of the website,
Okay.
and then also at Zone Radio. The results will be posted there as well.
But the photographs aren't at Zone Radio. We can put them up or not?
We will put up these four.
Okay,
yes.
all right, cool. So you're going to do that from your side?
Yes.
Because you're looking at me like I know what to do. I have no idea how to do that. You know?
Yes, we'll do that.
Okay, and his photograph was good. It spoke to me about consumption. It spoke to me about these empty bottles, and there he was standing finishing his last one. I thought it was a great photograph. I really did.
Then the second person was Sean Duthie. That was the photograph with the Hazard 10.
Yes, the hot and cold one.
Yes.
Now that was a good photograph, because this guy basically had sort of wrapped himself up. And in fact, you know what I'm going to do? I'm going to actually try and find that photograph, if you give me just a second, so I can give you what that tagline was, because I thought it was really, really, very, very, very good. Second. I'm nearly there. Oh boy. Oh, there we go. Found it, Chris, found it. He had taken a photograph of himself all dressed up in sort of winter woolies with this cap covering his ears and the whole thing, and you can see that it was really a miserable day in the background. It's like a really horrible day. And then he took a photograph of himself in those same conditions against the same background, just in his vest, clearly freezing to death, but he had his Hazard 10 up there and his dark glasses on, and he said Hazard 10, the perfect Cape Town winter warm, and I thought that was excellent. I thought that was good. And it was, I thought it was a great shot.
Then the third person is Robert Morgan. That's the cheers picture.
Now Robert did some other stuff too. He took photographs of himself with great one with a whale in the background, and he also had himself with the golf club with the glass balancing on his knee. He really went to a lot of trouble. But the picture that he did or put together was more simple than some of the stuff that he posed, and it was simply by taking himself with his beer in his hand and dropping it into the cast of Cheers, which of course is doesn't get more beer drinking than Cheers, does it?
We all remember Norm.
All right, and then of course that leaves really only one. But before we say that, listen to this. And the winner is
Frank Sander.
Frank Sander did an amazing video, folks. He really did. Did you like that?
I did.
I caught you. And you didn't expect that, eh?
Not really, no.
No, we've got the stuff here at Zone Radio. We've got the stuff. Believe me. All right. Frank Zander, congratulations. You are the winner of the Boston Breweries photographic and video competition. And he won this thing because he put together an absolutely awesome video called The Elusive Mexican. And it was cleverly shot. It was this lady running around looking for something. And every time she kind of thought she found something, she would step over or just pass. It was one of those, a naked Mexican bottle in some situation.
Until a real naked Mexican
and then
brought one onto the set, yes.
And then a naked Mexican walked out, folks, and believe me, it was a naked Mexican.
Not sure if that was Frank or not. Don't know.
I don't know.
We'd have to find out.
I don't know if it was Frank. And it was really well done because it gave you that whole sort of string the whole thing together. I thought it was absolutely great. Only one criticism that I had of it, only one, is it was a long video. So a lot of effort clearly went into it, and it was still a winner. There was no question about it. Had it been shorter, I think the impact would have been greater.
Yeah.
But it was a really great video. And that gentleman wins the iPad.
Yes.
He does. And the others win?
3 cases of beer. They can choose.
They can choose whatever.
We'll contact them and they can let us know what they would like.
Well, I'll tell you something. If was it Sean who did the
I don't think we need to ask him.
All right, folks. So there we go. Well done to Frank and also those others who were honourable mentions. Rain Barter, Sean Duffy and Robert Morgan. We'll post that information on our website and on our Facebook page. We have this Heard on Air facility on our website. We'll put it into there, and you guys are going to somehow link us to those videos so people can see who the winners were. I think it's an awesome initiative. I think it's great when companies that are growing like yourselves acknowledge and reward their loyal customers, and this is great. And you can see there's a lot of loyalty involved here. There really was.
Yeah.
These were not people, these are your customers.
Yeah.
Yeah, these are not people that just want to win a competition. They were real, and it rewards them.
Yeah.